Good morning, boys. I hope you had a good holiday yesterday. Today we're continuing in Maths 2. What were we doing in Maths 2? We are doing geometry and we are doing 3D shapes. Now today what we're going to do, we're going to review all of the shapes that we did over the week. Alright, so let's start. We started with, what is this? This is called what? This is called the cube. We had also the cuboid. And I also showed you another form of a cuboid. As I showed you, this one has square and rectangular faces. This one has all rectangular faces. You see it? Then we looked at what we call the shape. It rolls. We call it a cylinder. And we looked at, remember this one? Have it a lot of time when we're having ice cream. We call this one the cone. Then we had this one, which a lot of people will call a ball, but the correct name is sphere. Remember that? And it comes in different sizes. See it? This is a smaller one. Have bigger ones. Even the cube comes in different shapes. It's different sizes, sorry. And then we did the pyramids. We did the square base pyramid. And then we did the triangular based pyramid. So let's go over the qualities of each of these solids. And then I'm going to give you a worksheet to see how much you can remember about these shapes. So let's start with the cube. How many faces did we say the cube has? Remember, we talked about faces, right? We talked about vertices. And we talked about edges. I'm not seeing my sign with the edges. And we talked about edges. So we said it has how many faces? It has 6 faces. 6 faces. Let's bring back in our table. We said the cube has 6 square faces, no curve faces, 12 edges. Remember the edges? These are the edges. 8 vertices, the points. And no, it couldn't roll, right? That's the square. The rectangle, sorry. Cube. Then we moved on to the cuboid, which is similar but a bit different to the cube. And we said this had how many faces? It had 6 square faces, no curve faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and no, it couldn't roll because it has no curved faces, so it couldn't roll. Then we looked at the other cuboid, which has the same qualities as characteristics as the other cuboid. Same number of faces. The only thing different that all of the faces on this one is rectangular, where this one has square and rectangular faces. Alright? Then we moved on to our cylinder. How many faces does the cylinder have? The cylinder has 2 flat faces. 1, 2, 1 curved face. That's why it could roll. It also has 2 edges Remember, the edges is where two faces meet, the line. And it can roll, yes. Then we look at our cone. And we said our cone had one flat face, one curved face. That's why it could roll. So it had one flat face, one curved face, one vertex, and one edge. Then we looked at our pyramids, square base pyramid, and the square base pyramid had how many faces? Flat faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It had 5 square faces, no curved faces, 8 edges, remember the edges, and 5 vertices, the points. We looked at also our triangular base pyramid, because the base is triangular. It's called a triangular base pyramid. And this one had faces. It had 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It had no curved edges, none. That's mean it can't roll. It had 6 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then we went on to we also did our sphere. They come in different sizes, as I said. The earth, the moon, basketball, marble, anything that is round like this is a sphere. Has a spherical shape, sphere. Alright, and in the sphere, we said we had no flat faces, one round face, that's why it could roll. No edges, because it's one face, so there's no way that two faces could meet. No edges, no vertex, and yes, it can roll. So these were the solid shapes that we did, the 3D shapes that we did this week. I'm going to send you a worksheet, and I'm going to ask you to go around in your environment and see if you could find at least one shape, one item that has each of these shapes. So that is your homework. What you're going to do after, you're going to go around, and if you find something, you're going to say what it is, and you're going to send a picture to me. That is where I can understand that, I can know that you understand what we did in this lesson. Okay, boys, so hold on in a while, we'll send you the worksheet. Thank you very much.